I thought that was my bride, but no. I got like 10 minutes, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I had to combine the video. Yeah, hurting yourself or do you hurt others? Hurt people, hurt themselves. Hurt each other. And I guess it's kind of like a healing process for me. And when I actually want to go about my journey in life, and I don't want to be living on disability. I don't want to be living in poverty. I don't want to be deal with miserable, douchebags and jerks. So I'm being mindful of social media. Don't worry. For once, I'm compelling to make this video. As I'm making this video, yeah, it does kind of like baffle me at times. I was forced to make this kind of video. Also get myself out of myself sometimes, And okay, I got that bad kink on that. Back I say, yeah, my older friend was saying something that's pretty profound, that you hurt yourself and hurt others, Especially where I'm from, I got hurt by many people, family members, and close people I thought I could trust turn their backs on me, And I may have grown bitter because I don't like being lied to. I don't like being deceived. I don't like being manipulated, you know what I'm saying? So but if I did that, they would never talk to me ever again, And I'm not a scumbag, belittle people, shame people, gaslight people, and all that. I guess being exploited definitely sucks, you know what I'm saying? And you can't really rely or trust on people here, unfortunately, because, the moment that, or let's be realistic, especially American psychology, it's toxic as hell. You know what I'm saying? You have to put on a front, you know what I'm saying? If you admit genuinely that if you hurt, or you're going for some things, or you need help, guess what? They insult you, they gaslight you, make, belittle you, look at you worse than trash, no disrespect, look at you worse than a prostitute on the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being a spiteful individual despite being treated like garbage. You know what I'm saying? And I really hate what American psychology does to its own people. They don't care, So I had to care for those who suffer like myself, And genuinely, I guess my whole opposition is just like just trying to get out all my circumstances, get out of debt, get out of poverty, get off of disability. I've been on disability my whole entire life, you know what I'm saying? I know that it's hard to do without disability, but it's like it's so socially and financially limited what I can do. Like getting a car is expensive, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's accumulate debt. It's easy to get into debt here, Excuse me one more time. Excuse me. I think I'm dealing with a dry throat all of a sudden. I'm just waiting for my ride to come get me. Yeah, and it's morally baffling at times that there's like these so-called programs, and this scenario reminds me of Tupac Shakur, rest in peace, when he made the video Gridlock. How this was back in 1996 and 7, even though I was a kid, but where the movies compelled me, how people that actually admit they need help, like deal with like medical issues, concerns, and all that, got overdose, OD, and all that. They had to go through trial, tribulations, hell, and back just to get basic health care. And that's exactly what I'm dealing with myself. It's like these programs and people and agencies are not interested in helping those in need, or they make up kind of excuses and stuff, like so-called, and I can't say their names, I know I kind of mentioned it much, but I said, I'm disabled. You know that I don't have friends. I don't have no support system. You know what I'm saying? And I tell you, I got a few, but that scenario is unfair. That better than me, or fair even much worse. I'm not being sensitive. I'm actually sensitive to everything. And I think that's what it is. If you're a sensitive person, with a disability, you live alone, of course you get taken advantage of, They think I'm disabled, they think I'm gullible or a fool, you know what I'm saying? And boy, they took me for a fool, and I admit I got livid. I got very, very livid. With these ADCs and programs, talk all this garbage, I say, hey, I want help. You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to offer the help, just say no, instead of me, I had to give out bad reviews. I don't want to do that. So I genuinely don't want to destroy people, but if you're destroying lives, it's basically what they say, eye for eye, you know what I'm saying? You can't destroy people and expect loyalty. you can't betray and burn a bridge and expect good press. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's bad press for me and everybody else too. But you can't go around saying that suddenly it's all good after you know what people done to me. I said no. Enough is enough. And I know I said to be mindful of mine. Like someone was telling me about this yesterday. Like, why should I be concerned with these people, but they ain't concerned about me? You know what I'm saying? People do have needs and wants too, you know what I'm saying? And they never once took the time out to actually officially know me, so I might have deal with this, whatever. I'm going to look this person up myself and get them bad reviews. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. I truly, genuinely don't want to destroy people. And that's not my style, man. I try, be encouraging, try to be there for the people, but when it goes back to what area I'm from, it's a toxic environment, you know what I'm saying? People don't keep their word, so why should I keep mine, It's just a poor line or no line of communication. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to communicate, but they ain't willing to talk to me, so I said, all right, whatever. So out there, I had to forfeit the burning bridge, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that, but what choice do I got? When you deal with liars, manipulators, scumbags, tricksters, overall, generally, it affects both my personal and my business affairs, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to come off bitter. I'm trying not to sound bitter. I'm trying not to deal with bitterness, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't have nothing to really live for after this, you know what I'm saying? Gene, want to be honest with you. I don't burn bridges, you know what I'm saying? But I have no choice either, you know what I'm saying? I don't destroy bridges. I try to create them and maintain it, but you only do so much if the other end ain't willing to put the same energy as what you put in, what you getting in. You know what I'm saying? I put a lot of hard 100%, actually more than 100%, like 110, 120, 150, even 200%. Because I had to work 10 times harder than the average man. You know what I'm saying? I had to work 10 times harder. Why do I need a job? Why do I need to go to school? And blah 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 like that. You know what I'm saying? And it pains me that I was never given a proper chance in life, you know what I'm saying? Me and my partner was saying, we got tired of just being on the sidelines. Why couldn't it ever be clear and correct? Why? Why could it never be clear and correct? That's all I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? If they don't want to do it, just say no. Don't waste people's time. And you wonder why people are coming up very disrespectful and bitter, you know what I'm saying? But that's all I'm just here to say. I'm not a spiteful individual, you know what I'm saying? I've been treated with spite in my, in my way. And I never did anybody wrong like this, And in America, psychology is all about screwing each other over. That's the reason I want to leave America, too. And the reason I also leave America, because, well, let's be real, the psychology and culture is toxic. It's garbage, too, because people's all about looking out for their own bottom line. They only look out for themselves here. They ain't care about who they hurt, who they affected, you know what I'm saying? I love making, music, art, content, writing, arts and craft and all that, you know what I'm saying, filming, movie directing. But without, like they say, if you don't have friends and network, you can't network if you don't have friends. You don't have connection if you don't have support system. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm living, despite my atheism, I'm living on good graces, but I don't know how long would that be, and I don't know how long my health will be, you know what I'm saying? And I do have chronic health issues and conditions. I ain't going to discuss anything here. People are jerks and douchebags for thinking evil things like I'm faking my disability, despite I've been on disability my whole life, you know what I'm saying? And being in special education classes, I didn't have the best motivation ever growing up. So I just self-motivate, and a lot of it's just difficult, you know what I'm saying? Especially with my own disability. Then I had to take care of, be a caretaker for my parents, mainly my dad. Deal with dialysis. I pretty much lost what supported my life, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have healthy environments growing up either, especially living in the ghetto dump and all that. And I'm trying to change my life. I'm trying to progress for the better, I guess that is those who, why would people hurt those who trusted you and believe in you? That's all I gotta say. Ain't nothing spiteful for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm hurt. Despite I say I am bitter, you know what I'm saying? Because you trust these people in a lot of cases with your life, and now now they just turn their back on me like it never happened. Just pains me to say that, Anyways, Mark says out.